watching Jamaica News on YouTube, your #1 place for local and international news about Jamaica.
Now, remember to like the video, remember to share, comment and subscribe to the channel for support and growth. With all of that said and all of that done, I go jump into the intro, then I go come back with what I feel in. I cannot emphasize enough. Please, may I ask you, remember to subscribe to the channel for support and growth. Remember to like the video so YouTube can continue to suggest it. Remember when not liking the content because most time not knowing the content for you like. You get to me say. Now I go jump into the news and the details. I just remind you to do that. Zine. Now another bike chase by police caused a service vehicle to overturn. This time it happened in Hanover, Green Island. Luckily, no one sustained serious injuries.
Lord police, you run off a bike, you see you get. Fucked up.
So, from Monday to Wednesday, taxi operator and bus operators block section of roadway in Westmoreland to draw attention to the poor road condition. I definitely believe it shouldn't have to come to that because I honestly feel Hanover and Westmoreland are probably the two most tax compliant parishes, and when I travel through those parishes I feel the roadways are really bad. Even from Lucy to Negril, the road surface is very, very poor, even though it's the main thoroughfare that tourists travel from every day between Montego Bay to Negril. The surface is very, very bad. Anyway, this is what the Prime Minister have to say about blocking roadways.
Yesterday, I got a frantic call from a member of parliament in Westmoreland saying that taximen were blocking the roads in Westmoreland due to poor road condition. I wasn't aware of it before, but when he called me, I went on my Google search. And when I typed in demonstrations for roads, roadblocks, the number of hits, numerous. Indeed, it has almost become the want of our population to protest about the condition of local roads. It is a means of drawing attention of the government to the challenge. But what has changed? Yes, there have always been demonstrations, almost a part of the Jamaican political culture over roads. But let me just say here that the demonstrations now is not a wise thing to do. As a democratic country, you have the right to protest and draw the attention of your political representatives to the problem. You have that right. But it is not in your interest to destroy the road while doing so. It is not in your interest to prevent the economic activities of yourself and others by blocking the road.
Now 13-year-old Antoine Bradford of Washington Gardens, Kingston 20 is missing. He was last seen on Friday, September 13, 2023. He is of dark complexion, slim built, about 5 feet 4 inches tall. Anyone knowing the whereabouts of Antoine Bradford, please contact the nearest police station. The emergency number are 311. Now, a Mexican national who was working as an executive chef with one of the major all-inclusive resorts in St. James has reportedly committed suicide. He is 55-year-old Arturo Eduardo of Roseville Estate, Rosal in St. James. He was found hanging by an electric cord in his apartment yesterday. It was reported that he left a note stating he was being treated like an animal. However, the police did not confirm that a note was found with his body. A 42-year-old female identified as Sharon Thompson, otherwise called Tanisha, of Farm Heights, Montego Bay, St. James, was charged with murder after a man was stabbed to death during a domestic dispute in the parish. The deceased has been identified as Dominic, otherwise called White Guy, of Ryan Park. Reports from the Montego Bay police are that around 7:15 a.m. Dominic and Thompson had a dispute when she used a knife to inflict stab wound to his upper body. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead. A man was shot and killed in Swamp Monique, St. Anne on Friday morning. He has been identified as 32-year-old Jeremy Lee Campbell, a construction worker from the community. Police report indicates that around 12:15 a.m. residents heard explosion and summoned them. When the lawmen arrived on the scene, Campbell was found with gunshot wounds. He was taken to hospital where he was pronounced dead.